was back in the day when I was in my college, secondary school at Delta State. I've always had a thing for the arts. I did painting, I drew, but over time realized that I had a thing for literature. Just fell in love with literature. That was around SS1, SS2, and started developing a passion for the dramatics. Involved in the literary debating and dramatic club, and the energy was superb. Going on stage and wowing the audience, and coming back, I just had to develop that aspect of my life, and I realized I was more passion in performance than the applied, which happens to be the painting, the drawing, and that was it. That was how it started. That's a big one. Well, as usual, as the normal convention in Nigeria. But basically now people are becoming exposed to there's a transition. Well, first of all, they were never in support. Mom and dad were pastors. Mom was always like, no. Especially when I told them I was going to study theater. They were like, no, my mom, that's a juju course. It's a juju course. And it became an issue. Finally, I wanted to do what they wanted, but over time, it didn't click. I was at home for like 2 years, and as God could have it, I filled in for theater at the University of Port Harcourt, and voila, that was it. Getting to the university, we were taught the ethics and everything that has to do with theater. We're also involved in what we call PP, and PP simply means private production, where we have to go beyond the four walls of the school. We go out to do some stage performances, and that was when it started developing majorly stage. Then I think towards my final year at the University of Port Harcourt, I started delving into movies. That was when it all started, and immediately I graduated after my final year project. There was a major job at Sawana. Sawana has been airing on African Magic for some months now, produced by a sage, my mentor, my mother, Hilda Dokubo, and that was it. That was my first outing. I was privileged to work with some veterans, likes of Deyemi Okolawo, Kepi Young, Bimbo Manuel, and their likes. It was a major breakthrough for me as a budding actor, and after that, other jobs started coming. What's life without challenges? It will be boring, Yeah, there have been challenges, and there are still challenges, yeah, and that's what sharpens our arts, sharpens our talents. The road has been rough so far, I won't lie, but okay, talking about major challenges, okay, the fact that from where I come from, the part of Nigeria where I come from, unlike Lagos, the entertainment industry is, it's kind of shabby. They're still trying to meet up, and those who are a little bit exposed, tend to feel they are doing you a favor, and you get to hear more terms like, he's an upcoming actor, you're an upcoming actor, so you don't deserve to be paid the way you're supposed to be paid, forgetting that this is a talent at work here. You pay for the cameras, you pay for the equipment. Why will an actor not be paid? So that has been my major challenge as a young man in the industry, and it's not been easy, being on the cameras and the pocket is empty. No, that's bad. That's bad. It's a major challenge. Aside that, I don't think there's no challenge I can cope with, because we have a stressful fun in the arts. We know it's stressful, but we enjoy the stress. We enjoy it. But at least we need to be paid for what we do. So that's a major challenge. Of course. Of course. If I'm to do it again, I will do it over and over again. get into an environment where you discover that you're not totally out of, the line. Like before I studied theater, I've been doing my own thing, and by that I mean the church drama. I was a director. I had a troupe called the Redeemed Elect, where we go minister in churches, and we do our thing, and we had some level of fame at Delta State, Asaba. So coming to the environment where they teach the arts gave me a new exposure. I now began to have terminologies, why we act the way we act, why we do these things. I began to know that, okay, it's not an accidental thing. One needs to be conscious about the art. So it helped me hone my skill more, and it gave me a voice. Studying theater and film studies in the University of Port Harcourt was the best thing ever happened to me. You get to see theories, you get to read about, the Western ideologies of theater, the dramatics. We were exposed into the philosophy, we were exposed into sociology. Prior to then, we all thought theater was all about dancing and singing and whiling away your time. And that's what some parents tell their children. No, when we came into the system, we discovered that, man, theater is actually for the strong. You have to be up here, and both practically you must be on point. So it was a beautiful experience getting to study some philosophers, going to sociology. We had a course, if I remember, we had a course, sociology in drama. So it wasn't just about going on stage to dance, but we also had the paper, the theory aspect of it, which was the main thing that makes a theater artist thick. Yeah, I actually see him in my dreams. Working at a very professional level. Yes, I would love to work with him. I would love to work with Mel Gibson. The dreams are big, very big. So basically, Kula Folayo, Mel Gibson, and some other directors. First of all, like I mentioned earlier, breaking into the industry with Asawana was nice. The role was, quite energetic. I had to play a thug, an ex-militant, so the energy level was always Asawana, Ginger, and everything. But I realized over time that normal was they see that you are the ginger and the loud type, they will stereotype you. I found out that I had to change the game, else that's the rules, that's the role they'll keep giving me. So I play this major role. It's on the cables now. It's titled Used. Used was really challenging. I must tell you, it had to play on the actor's subtlety. It had to humble me as an actor, because the character had to be gentle, had to be deep. The kind of character that requires you to do more with actions than words. Your actions says more than words. The character of Fred in Used to me was, most challenging and the most loving role. Like I connected. I had to connect with the character. It's the most lovable role I've ever played for the main time. Of course, man with a purpose is vain. Of course I do. I want to take my art beyond the shores of Africa. Yeah, I want to go global. So of course I do. As an actor, I also want to produce my own movies, which I've started doing on a low key. Before I came to Lagos at Port Harcourt, I directed a film called Snap, a short film, and it shook the core of Port Harcourt. So it has gingered me and spurred me to aspire for greater heights. Definitely, I love to go into producing my movies, directing. So there are plans. Just watch out for Orru. I am single. Very single. Yeah. Tend to spread my tentacles. Tend to diversify. But first of all, like a quote says, I love the quote a lot. It says, direction is better than speed. Some people are going nowhere fast. So I guess you got it. So I definitely am going to diversify, but first of all, I don't have a plan B. The art, acting, filmmaking is my passion. I have to nail it, get to the certain point where I have the capacity to invest and diversify into other industries. But for now, now acting gets out. Now the army. That's aside. Well, I feel your plight. We are there. But I will tell you, first of all, you have to know your call. Yeah. This whole profession for me is a call. It's a call, So you have to really know if you really want it. And if you want it, you'll go for it, no matter the challenge, no matter the circumstances at hand. Now, things might not go well, but go check people who made it. They had their challenges, they had their down times. You have to go through your crucible. That's a word. You have to cross the crucible to get there. So it's normal. There must be challenges, but like a lecturer, a professor prayed for me back then in the theater. I said, Yomi, may your road be rough. That's a theater prayer. Your road has to be rough for your gifts to be sharpened. Do you understand? When you sharpen the machete, what happens? It goes through pain. So your gift has to go through pain. Am I sounding like a motivational speaker right now? But I'm trying to say you can't do without the challenge. If you really know that it's a call, you feel it in your core. Am I sounding like a speaker or something? Yeah, you have to feel it. You have to believe it. Go for it. Don't back out. Someday, to click, I'll show you. So, to my budding actors, my budding filmmakers out there, the youngsters in the industry, keep doing what you're doing. That little job you do, keep doing it, because I must tell you the truth, there is no structure looking out for the welfare of an artist in this country. You agree with me? Nollywood is just a metaphor. So, whatever you are doing right there now is the industry. That skit you are doing, keep improving your skill, keep getting better at what you do. Someday, somebody will notice you, and that will be it. You will shape the core of the universe. Thank you.